Hello, welcome to Leonor's Sweet Creations. Today we are making homemade puff pastry. It is a basic and one of the most versatile recipes for any bakery. It has a few tricks to be made properly, but homemade, it is taste-wise unbeatable. This recipe is enough to make 600 gram puff pastry and you can freeze it. So let's start it. To make 600 gram of puff pastry yourself, you will need 250 gram of plain flour, 150 gram of cold water, half teaspoon of salt and 200 grams of butter. Mix the flour, salt and water and knead it until you get a ball of dough. With a knife, cut a cross on top of the dough, wrap it in cling film or in a towel and chill it for 10 till 15 minutes in the fridge. Put the butter between two pieces of grease-proof paper or cling film and pound the butter with a rolling pin until it is a square. You can compare the size of your square with your dough ball to check if it has the right size. Cool it in the fridge for about 10 to 15 minutes. Get your dough from the fridge, model it into a square and roll out its four corners, leaving a thick center. Place the butter on top of that thick center and wrap it with those four long corners, which now look like long ears, as if it was a present. Turn it around and pound the dough with the rolling pin to spread the butter. Now you will have to make 6 turns. And how will you do that? Well, flour the work surface lightly and flip the butter package over so the seams are down. Roll it out to a long rectangle. Fold the top third over the bottom third and the bottom over the top third, like a letter. This is your first turn. Let's go for the second turn. Rotate the folded dough so it looks like a book about to be opened, which means with the book spine turned to the left side. Roll it out again into a rectangle and fold it the same way again. Mark 2 divots in the edge of the dough to remind yourself that you've done 2 turns. Wrap the puff dough in plastic and chill for 1 hour or for only half an hour if you chill it between every single turn. Repeat rolling out and folding the dough 4 more times to make the 6 turns. When you have your 6 turns done, wrap it again in cling film and in a plastic bag and store it in the fridge for at least 2 hours before using it. But you can also freeze the dough and use it later. I hope you've enjoyed this recipe, and if so, give me a like on this video and follow my channel. Thank you and see you next week!